Hello, welcome to the fourth dimension. Maria here. I cut my head off here, sorry about that. I am reading for Sagittarius today. If you're new, welcome. Just doing a quick ditty for the zodiac sign. Pulling 5 oracle cards for Sagittarius. Got my sage going. God knows we all need a little bit more sage in our lives. A little protection and clearance. Sag, are you going through some stress right now? Worry. I feel like it's more anxiety, mental stress, tension, maybe some arguments. You might be experiencing reminiscing of memories of better days, dwelling on the past, and you're a little bit bitter maybe about the current situation of a situation. Second chance. Somebody might be coming in. Sag. First of all, I just work here, okay? So I pull cards, I pray, I meditate. As you know, I sage. I'm specifically focusing on the energy for Sag. I can't control what comes out. And I've gotten enough comments to say, we're ready for something new. Gosh, aren't we all? So somebody coming back from your past would not surprise me. It's a reconciliation. And I can't control it, y'all. Y'all are like, I'm done. I want something new. Me too, girl. All right. So we also have only you, God help us, devoted, attached, and crave, and fantasy. So somebody's stuck on you, Sag. And it sounds like there's almost like a cycle. Either you need to close, somebody else needs to close. There isn't a completion, which is probably why we're in this space again. I'm being called to use this deck. It's my island time. I don't know where I found this. It's random. It's like one of my first decks I found. Super cute, really small. And it's random, like it's not karmic tie. It's just like, it's not like all drama. It's like telephone, you know what I mean? It has like some snippet of what gives me some intel about what you're dealing with. So we'll talk about the stress. For Sag. Why is Sag stressed out this week? Or maybe it isn't Sag. Somebody else is stressed out, thinking about you, wants a second chance, only can see you, and they're fantasizing. Those are your cards. Tell me more about Sag. I'm holding on to the deck too tight, they say. Okay. Tell me about Sag. All right, Sag. It could be any sign. Axe. Somebody you gave the axe to, and it's breakup, separation, somebody you're in separation from, and you said not today, right person, wrong time kind of vibe, or you're just like done, and I have the person is holding the phone far away with the other ear covered. They don't want to hear it, and that's you. I feel like you said to this person, done, stay away, still angry, hurt. So whoever, I feel like whoever you had a situationship and you possibly a relationship, something came to light and it was like almost like enough, right? That's the vibe. Just enough. I'm done. And it takes a lot for you to be done. A lot. Under memories, I think they're looking at your photos because sunglasses came out under memories, and they're watching, I feel, looking at these better days, these wonderful times. It's almost like the honeymoon phase. They were and are still reminiscing. It's like the good times before I effed it up. That's look at these wonderful thoughts. And I have the snake. Yeah, that's the vibe I had. Is it's almost like competition, enemy, clever. Somebody thought, and again, sometimes I'm always hesitant to tell you what's going on because I'm just like, I don't trust it. That's just me. But the thing that I had going on in my head was you already knew. You knew that this person was stepping out and you didn't say anything. You saw the red flags. You had your intuition was all over it, and you kind of held back and ignored because you didn't have proof. Now you're out of it. You don't even, I don't know if you're going to even entertain this person again, but you feel like this person is a snake. There was strategy, there was a design, I want to have my cake and eat it too, I think is what I used in a reading last week. And it's like you get the vibe. This is the other side. And the sunglasses and the snake is somebody's trying to be sneaky about watching your page, trying to see who you're dating, if you've moved on. They are in extraordinary mental pain, Sag. But I don't know what you did to this person. I don't think it was intentional. I think you just were taking care of you. You moved forward and you're trying to move forward. And I feel like your energy is, I get the sense, so it's weird. It's like a feeling I have. So the energy I have is you have your, like you're ready to go plant, right? You have your wagon full of shovels, potting mix, seeds, new little wonderful plants you want to put in the ground. You are ready to create something new. You are in the middle of working the ground. You're working the soil. You're prepping for something better. You might have done the healing. You might have even healed the land. It's almost like a fire happened. It's like if the tower went down, or a forest fire occurred and it was bleak and black for a while, and all of a sudden the new growth is coming out, ready for a new opportunity, new adventures, new everything. And here you are, ready to put in these new little seedlings to sprout. And somebody wants to refight, you know, like you feel, my opinion is that you feel this new growth might be threatened with the fire coming back, right? That's the vibe. Or they want to assess the land. They want to see if you're really, truly ready to move on, or if you're willing to partake in this again. Talk about second chance. So that was quick. Heartbroken. I can't make this up. I couldn't make this up if I tried, y'all. Totally divinely led for your reading today. So this second chance, for whoever this resonates for, whoever Sag I'm speaking to, you might even have Sag placements in your chart, even if you're not a Sag and you just tripped into this video. Check your placements. And under second chance, you're heartbroken. This person's super heartbroken. They can't get past the pain. They can't move forward without you. That's the best way to put it. Tell me more about second chance. Anything else? Keys on a ring. So they want to do this whole thing over again. If they could, they would. That's what this is guilt, remorse, sadness, depression. But this is, keys on a ring is access, right? They want access back to you, and they would have done it differently. They would have, I guess, maybe not made you an option, because there's too many options. They handed out, it's almost like that song, It Wasn't Me. It wasn't me. Okay, so when they got caught red-handed sleeping with the girl next door, it wasn't me. So he forgot that he gave his girl the key, and she walks in and he's busy, and he's like, it wasn't me. Red-handed, caught red-handed, wasn't me. That's the vibe I get. And so this person is like, I screwed myself, right? I broke my own heart. I pissed in my own cornflakes. I know this is a very vulgar reading, but with my mouth. But this person got busted, and in my opinion, looks back and says, man, I messed that up. I wonder if they would entertain another round. And I don't know if they've elevated to the place where they recognize they are ready for a relationship. They just know that they feel bad. I don't think they've connected the dots yet. That's the vibe I get, is I've hurt this person and I feel really, really bad and really, really sad, and I wish I could make it well and do it right. But by doing so, they'd have to come full and correct to you, to meet you, to that commitment that you're looking for. And I don't think this person's done the internal work yet completely to make that amends and have it stick. The amends is only part of, it's correction of behavior. It's not the recognition, that's part of it, but it's the correction of the behavior. I don't know what else to say about that. So, oh man. I get feeling like Mari, he doesn't have a lot of options, but he does have a lot of one night stands. Okay, tell me about only you, for whoever that resonated for. Tell me about, there we go. Only you is healing heart and the golden mirror. So this person is, I feel like, in a space of kind of identifying and trying to heal, and heart with a key. I was just compelled to read to the bottom of the deck. So heart with a key is welcoming love, meeting the one, opening their heart, getting together, and trying to perfect this. Healing heart is healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. And you're also identifying, now to be fair, the golden mirror did come out in the reverse. So, but I turned it around because I normally try not to read these in reversals. In this case, I might, because in the reverse, the golden mirror is the recovery from something that identifies as narcissist, right? That's the golden mirror. In the upright, it's somebody who's exhibiting self-absorption, childlike, innocent, toxic. Innocent is like, I didn't know, that kind of thing, which absolutely they did. It's a one-sided relationship. And historically, I feel like you were constantly holding this person's ego together, but it was so inflamed and like I see bloated. This person's ego constantly needed approval, affection, validation from a multitude of women or men, depending on whatever the skin suit you're wearing and how it resonates. But the energy is, it wasn't enough. It wasn't the right kind. It was different, because I think the thing is that you loved, or Sag, this person loves the idea of love. They love the idea of that new honeymoon feeling. And when that subsides and becomes normal, that ecstasy, that euphoria, right, dissipates, and it becomes normalized just day to day. You start talking about laundry and who's picking up the kids, or I got this, that, and the other, and don't forget to pay the water bill, that sort of thing. And it's the excitement wears off, and that's the crave. That's the fix, is I want somebody to have passionate, adrenaline surged, feelings. And you didn't. And not, maybe it did at the beginning, but of course it kind of wired down. It's the adrenaline that somebody wants me this much. And that's not necessarily the truth, but they haven't figured that out yet. They're still not recognizing that people are people, and every relationship has phases, right? And this person is stuck in the euphoria of just like I need a tsunami of attention to keep my level of dopamine at that level. And it's that it's not really dopamine. I think it could be, but I think it's more like attraction. When you don't respond in the way that I want you to, or you don't come after me the way I want you to, I'll sabotage this thing left and right. That's the feeling. So this person's still stuck in a fantasy. That's part of the thing I'm talking about, is they are looking at you and they're daydreaming about, let's walk down the aisle, Sag. Let's get married. Let's move in. Let's, take a trip. And I think that they are mostly thinking about sexual fantasies with you. Call it as I see it. Because the feeling I have is romantic, but it's also lusty as hell, like it's super lusty. And it's not about the sword and the rose right there. I can't make this up. You might be dealing with a fire sign or a water sign, heavy on the water, I think. Scorpio, Cancer, could be Pisces. And the sword and the roses clarify truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. So the fantasy is, this person is trying to say, well, if I got my crap together, I could come at Sag with intent. Like, this is my goal. I can see us married. I can see us dancing in the kitchen. Yeah. The Grim Reaper, that's a death. And it says, this relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. So this person, I feel, is maybe coming to terms with their toxic behavior. And I don't think this is a one and done. I think this has been historically their pattern, Sag, and you've seen that. And I think you've said that. I think for the majority of you, you kind of made, if you didn't say it outright, because you're very nice people, you didn't come out and say, that shit's toxic and I'm not putting up with it anymore. Maybe you weren't that blunt, but you're definitely blunt enough to say, I'm worth more, and you can have all the third parties you want, but not with me on the list. I'm going to exit. And this fantasy is that they also think they can change without assistance, right? That's a lot of the vibes I get. I'm going to go and pull some Rider-Waite. Tell me about Sag and this spread. Tell me about Sag and the spread. Thank you. First card out, Queen of Wands. So this could be a multitude, depending on the skin suit you wear. The Queen of Wands can be the third party. That's how I read it. The Queen of Wands is passionate, loving, kind, sexy as hell, confident, but she is a businesswoman and she's all about contractual level contraction, right? Like, The VP of marketing and business is it's a contract, and it's a relationship based on a contract, give, take. You give, I give. But we are going to come up with no emotion. This is all business. That's my interpretation, how I read the Queen of Wands. So Spirit's telling me this person is now walking away. There was a breakup, this separation with this third party, right? They put an ending to this. So Spirit's confirming that this person, your ex, I feel, Sag, is walking away. If you are the person that walked away from this feminine, I feel, player, you're recovering from it. Tell me more about this situation on Sag. Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Swords, spying. It's also, that sunglasses is falling under the sunglasses, and the Ace of Swords is trying to find the truth, trying to get the truth. It doesn't necessarily mean they're going to come in and have a conversation with you about the truth. Page of Wands is them trying to find something, that communication that is of somebody on your page, on your website, on your platform. They're trying to find comments that are more than friends. Somebody's showing you more than interest. This person's super insecure. They want you back, and if they see something on your page by somebody who felt what your content was amazing, they're threatened by it, and they're seeing it. That's the point. And this person just can't pick up the phone and say, what the hell, right? Because you're not in, I don't feel like you guys are even in communication. This has been a minute, and this person's super jealous. And a bit petty, may I add. And immature. I can keep going. But, you know, to be fair, this person has some of their own work to do, because they haven't made a decision. Oh, look at that. 3 of Wands. They're moving forward. You're moving forward too. The moving forward has made a decision right here. It's like, right, I just turned and made a decision to go that way. And this person, I feel, is going to come in and ask you for a second chance. So they're going to present themselves as a King of Cups. That is very honest, giving. He's the husband, the king, to my kindergarten teacher. Very hard on your sleeve, very non-threatening, but yet emotional. It's not the King of Wands. The King of Wands and my adult player. This guy's showing up genuinely. Wants to, these are all fell out. This is justice for you, Sag. This person's going to show up and have a conversation, nostalgic, I feel, in nature. Big toe in the big pool kind of thing, coming back to resurface. And they see you as strong as in the pre-empress. You're solid. You got your crap together. And they recognize that, and they blew it. And their options, they have no other way to come towards you. They can't be passive aggressive with you. They can't tell you it's your fault. They can't hide. They can't say anything to you that's accusatory. Where historically, I think they would have. That's that petty vibe as well. If you didn't do this, then I would have done that. They're not doing that. They're coming genuinely. They see the investment that you gave them. Now, I'm going to take a pause here because I'm being directed to. The 7 of Pentacles is your energy that you put in the relationship. That's what they miss. They miss that love, that affection, that time, you making dinners, you scheduling barbecues, you bringing them, just random gifts. Maybe you bought a candle or a plant for their place. You bought them a tie. You bought them new shoes. You bought them lunch, whatever. They see that as different. This person has been rolled so many times, and they are in the mindset of that's what happens in relationships, and not to take anything seriously. And all of a sudden, Sag comes in their life completely authentic, not wanting to take anybody for a role or a ride or a game or anything. You're coming in as genuine and giving and loving and kind and generous. And this person is not accustomed to that. They're like, wait, what's this about? What do you want from me, right? They're very guarded. And they're not used to dealing below the surface. That's where they play, is their surface level. They don't go deep. They don't talk about feelings. Even if it's, they might dream out loud and say, I could see us going on vacation. I could see us in the Hamptons. I could see us move here. I could see us be a power couple. I hear all the conversations, but there wasn't really truth or hope or investment in the words they were saying. What they don't know is that you took them serious. You took them as the same that you brought your energy. You were authentic. You were genuine. You were giving. You were self-sacrificing because you were investing in this relationship, and it was one-sided. They see you as being happy now. I don't know what you're posting, but they see you as healing, because that's a healing heart, the golden mirror. They see you elevated. They see you, recovered. Oh my gosh, you got the 9 of Cups defined by the 10 of Cups, defined by the Devil. This person, oh my goodness. Jerry Maguire. I almost said Jimmy Maguire. That's funny. Jerry Maguire is you complete me, right? That's the feeling I get from this card. So the toxicity is their happiness is tied to the success of you loving them, the validation. They want your energy back. They want your light, your forgiveness, your laughter. They miss your voice. They miss your smell. They miss your energy. They miss everything about you. And they're now reaping some of that karma from their own consequences, and you've pulled back and you're healing from this, and they're watching it. That's the karma, is they're watching you be happy. You might even be happy with somebody else. You might be in another relationship. If not, you're living your best life without any hidden agenda. That's the best way to put it. It's not, I'm going to post this to get my ex back. It's genuine. You're just posting it because you're enjoying your day, and you're enjoying your friends, and you're enjoying the evening. And this isn't to get anybody back or to make anybody anything jealous, or you're not even in that space. You're not. This person, that's right. That's kind of the vibration that they lead from, as, oh, that's why they posted it. They don't believe that, but that's the vibe I get, is they're trying to twist it to save face because they feel so bad. It's the weirdest energy. Very immature, like I said. They just can't come at you straight, because God, that would require vulnerability, honesty, and a commitment at the end of this conversation. They can't make a decision. Stuck. They cannot make a decision. They're stuck at that. Like everything that I'm saying, I'm actually pulling cards to validate, but the feeling, it's the same as like ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. I don't know what I should do. Should I say something? Should I not say something? Well, if I say something, overthinker. Oh my God, totally overthinker. Yeah, they are going to come back. They see you as the Empress, and they want to offer you this brand new opportunity. And again, that's part of that fantasy, is that their fear is you're not going to accept them back. And I'm so with the commenters about moving on. Oh, please close the cycle out, y'all, so I can go for it. I always think it's funny because they're like, well, when are you going to read something different? I'm like, when I get something to change the story, then close the cycle out. I just pulled the 7 of Swords, the most deceptive card. This is it, girls and boys. I'm telling you, this energy off the freaking table. So let's just recap this last line. It's a fantasy. Their Sword in the Rose and the Grim Reaper is something you shut this fantasy down about revisiting anything long term. This could have been a repetitive cycle. This could have been a one and done. It doesn't matter. This energy is, that chapter has been closed by you, not to be reopened. Like the seal is shut. There's no, you can't write on this chapter. I feel like you already moved on to another chapter. This is this person coming back. There's 2, forgive me, I just work here, okay? I'm gonna make t-shirts. I just work here. Right here, the 7 of Swords and the 4 of Cups is 2 things. I have two solid reads, I guess, on this. One pile is, I've learned my way. I'm never going to do this. I was super deceptive. I need to tell them there were other options. They already know it. I might as well own it. I need to make amends. Very small amount of those folks. Larger is, I'm going to do it again if I get another opportunity. I need to restore this relationship because my nature is deceptive, self-centered. You know, like I need my fix of this large group of attention. But I screwed this up and I bypassed the divine's direction for me to take it. So tell me more. Bottom of the deck is Page of Swords is coming in, and I think this is kind of like so the card itself says restless, energetic. It's like fidgety, like ADD, like when your legs shaking. That's the vibe I'm getting. Is I just need to go make this right. I'm gonna lose Sag. Sag is moving forward. She's getting ready to plant somewhere else, right? And I need to go back and check the soil. How much healing has actually occurred? Can I go and do it again? I'm not playing. That's a larger group that are watching this. So just know that I don't feel like the work has been done. The Fool. I cannot make this up. Bottom of the deck is the Fool. And then there was a card that flipped over I want to pull out because I'm very curious as to which one this is. Ten of Wands. You're like, nope. And you're hiding that. I don't feel like you've had the conversation that you close the cycle out. If this person should come back, I feel it necessary that you say, no, look at that. World, can't make this up, y'all. Man, I love tarot. This is every single download I'm getting, is if you have not verbally said, no, thank you. That's all you need to say. No, thank you. I'm closing this out. We're done here. Love and light. Take care. And it's not because they're a mean person or you're just not willing to accept something you're not wanting to eat. You know, it's funny. I immediately got I'm an Oreo fan. I know it's a problem. I'm sorry. But I love Oreos. Donuts, Oreos, M&Ms. Just letting you know. But I freeze the Oreos, right? And there's something in the Oreo cream filling. Probably crack. I'm not sure. But let's say, whatever it is. I can't, let's say there isn't an Oreo to be found, or it's the wrong kind of Oreo because they have like a billion styles. So it's the fake Oreo that they're trying to pawn off. The bag looks the same. It's blue and white, you know, but when you taste it, you're like, shit, that ain't the same. It doesn't taste the same. It doesn't hit the same. I know all the foodies out there, you know who I'm talking about. Cause you're like, yeah, I have the same issue with fried chicken or chicken wings. I don't know. Maybe I'm hungry. So the Oreo vibe as I get off this is I'm not willing to explore and accept anything less than an Oreo. I'm not going to buy the generic thing just because it looks like it, acts like it, sounds like it, but it ain't the same. And that might be your person, Sag. That might be your person. Your person, I feel, has been playing with very distorted mimics of you, right? They might look like you. They might dress like you. They might even they might be in the same industry. Let's say, I don't know, banking or IT or sports, I don't know, sales, something like that. But whatever you're doing, Sag, it hit all the boxes for this person. You are the Oreo. And they've been trying to supplement you with a bunch of replicas and it ain't hitting the same. You're saying, regardless, you come at me correctly or you're never gonna have the Oreo again. This is the worst analogy. God, I don't even know if I want to post this, but the energy's off the chart. The energy is somebody deep regret, deep analyzing for a while, listening to music, crying at night, possibly extracurricular activities with faceless, nameless people to get through this. Oh man. I feel sad. You've also healed. Yours is a different avenue. I think instead of I think you had a moment where you were hurt and blamed this person, but I think you did some introspective work and said, okay, what is it about me that keeps attracting these same kind of vibrations, this same energy? And you did the inner stuff, and not inner child. I mean, some of it might be that, but I think it's more like I'm accepting unacceptable behavior as acceptable. I'm ignoring the red flags, and I'm not leveling up and expecting these things from my partner, which I bring. This is that energy. This is the energy you brought. You brought, made accommodations. Several of you helped them with their kids or her kids or, the household that isn't got a damn thing to do with you. You helped out. You helped paint or restore a home. I got several of you help with finances. Several of you made food and brought it over. You showed love. You showed affection. You showed interest. You showed a commitment. And this person had never gotten that before. They're like, wait, what? You bought me a tie. What are you talking about? They're missing that. It's telling you what. They're coming in to have a conversation about it, y'all. There's no other way to read this. I have the 5 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands in the upright, the Knight of Cups, the 9 of Swords in the reverse, and the 9 of Pentacles pre-Empress. So I'm hearing patience. Let me see. because that 9, it's the surrounding cards that's kind of driving me crazy. Yeah. So this person, yeah, is going to have to like let go of control of the outcome, because I think historically they used to get away, and I think they still do to some extent, with an idea that they could continue this, and as long as you showed up and gave to them, they wouldn't have to do anything. And here you are proving otherwise. Like, no, I deserve, right? I deserve a more committed partner who's willing to do at least the same for me as I would bring to the table. And if you're not, then I'm not willing to entertain it. They're now feeling left in the cold. I love this because it's like little Timmy right there. Remember? Anyway, doesn't matter. Left in the cold. And then I have the 6 of the Wands in the upright, wanting to be victorious with this conversation with you, coming out, and Spirit's like, be patient with this person. Not if you wish to entertain it. It's completely your choice. You closed out a chapter, evident, completely evident. You're moving on into a next chapter. You may not invite this person back into the current chapter you're in. It might be a future chapter. They're saying be patient. This person hasn't completely cooked. It's an undercooked chicken. And you're the pre-empress. All you're doing is managing your garden, waiting for the next, celebrating life. I see you like out with friends. I see you enjoying your summer. You're going to be doing a lot of dating. There's that Hierophant. That's what you're looking for, a solid commitment coming in. And Spirit's like, good job. You're also going to be healing from this relationship. I cannot make this up, y'all. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You are solid. And you're looking for your king. Last 2 cards. And then this is it. This is what, it doesn't matter about the energy. Doesn't matter about the skin suit you wear. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. None of that. It's the energy of what you bring. And that Queen of Pentacles to King of Pentacles is an equal partnership. One provides solid stability. So the King of Pentacles is financially sound, very strategic, pragmatic, works on his kingdom, and can bring the bacon home. And it's more like a reserved feeling. It's not, my feelings are out there, I need to share them all, right? That's the King of Pentacles, very reserved. The Queen of Pentacles is the nurturer, the creator. She's very involved with people. She's very invested in the outcome. So she's got her fingers on the pulse of everything going around her and investing at every level. Not micromanaging, but definitely saying, how are things going? Is there anything you need? How can I help? That sort of thing. And you're helping everything move forward. That's the feeling of the Queen. So these two together are an equal balanced partnership, and that's what you're looking for. This person, again, is still, comes maybe at the King of Cups. You're the Queen of Pentacles, Cups, Pentacles. So there might be a little bit of a wait, right? That's what Spirit's saying is wait, we're working on this other person. They have some lessons to learn, you've done the work, they need to catch up. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, it's up to you what you want to do. I'm gonna leave you with an angel number. Sorry this is so long. And if you haven't put a big fat period on this relationship and you haven't gotten closure, I'm not even saying you need closure. I'm just saying you need to tell your universal tribe, I'm done with this. Write a letter, burn it in the backyard, do a cord cutting, whatever you got to do. Because if you want this energy to change that I'm reading, I just work here, change it. If you want something new, do the work to make sure the cycles end. I don't know what else to say. We all have work to do. It's like a never-ending process, but it's not, it's all for the good. It's all for your betterment. Tell me about Sag. Give me a number for Sag, please. 222. Ba-ba-ba. I am balanced. I'm always impressed. I just got to say it. It says, trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you nourish them with words, feelings, and actions. And I use that analogy about planting, new beginnings, right? New growth. And that's what I feel like you're doing right now. This is your spring season and you're moving forward. Sag, if you're interested in a personal read, please reach out to me at fourthdimensiontarot@gmail.com. You can always text me. I always have to look up the number. It's 720-282-9570. Just text me if you're interested and we'll get you on the docket for next week. 30 minute, 45 minute, and a full hour are available. I'm also handing out 5 free readings in the month of June. Whoop, whoop. If you're interested, that's a separate deal than the reaching out for me for a reading, just clarifying that. If you're interested in in the free reading, please put your name in the comment or initials, or somehow I can tie you to your subscription. One, you got to be a subscriber. Two, one entry per subscriber for the entire contest. And then three is I got to find you as a subscriber. So if you're typing, I want a free reading and your username is username, I can't find you because I can't tie you to a subscriber. Womp womp. So please make sure you're subscribed. If you are subscribed and you're interested in knowing when the content is going out, feel free to hit that notification bell. All of that's free to you. Helps me grow my channel. Appreciate everybody's support, love, and light. Until next time, take care, Sag.